Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So for today, we're going to do a Funko Pop review on these two, which is the chases, which is Shanks Chase SE, which we've got from the trade from back then. I didn't create a new video, but however, I'm gonna try now since it's been rising up in value. And the other one is the Trafalgar Law, which is a regular that I thought, and then it turned out a chase when I checked the figure. So let's get right into it. And so first off, let's go with the Shanks. So this Funko Pop has been rising up in value lately since it's kind of hard to find right now. And I feel like there's a new releases of this. However, the ones that have risen up in value is the Big Apple exclusive ones, which is I can afford from back then, but right now it's quite expensive. It's already worth 7,500. So the condition of this is quite nice. So from back then, the Shanks case SE was going for only 2,000 pesos. So I've traded 4 or 5 pops, which is I just kind of regret it afterwards. So let's take this out of the box. So you can see here the box is quite nice, which kind of fits the new wave of the One Piece, and it's kind of the same, but the One Piece right now, the new wave is kind of more detailed. So let's take this out of the box. So the only differences is this Shanks case has a cup here, which or hat, which he gave the hat to Luffy. Kind of reminiscence of that moment. So let's take this out of the box and see. This is the first time that I'm gonna take this out of the box because I kinda want to appreciate this pop for since it's been like sitting in my collection. So let's see. I'm gonna put this funk on the side. So there we go. Shanks Chase SE that we have. So taking out the box, kinda nice. You can see here the scar on his eyes is kinda nice and quite accurate. You can see there. And I feel like there's kind of dirt in here. I feel like it's stained. I don't know where that came from. So you can see, if you're gonna observe on the Shanks case itself, you can see underneath that it doesn't have a hand from the left. You can see it right there, right? So the only differences is you got some hat from here. You can see the past review of the Shanks that we have is just a regular. However, I was able to obtain like 3 pieces of the Big Apple exclusive, but however I wasn't able to get the chase one. So you can see here from the slides that he's using is kind of accurate. You can see here it's kind of nice. So if you haven't got this Funko of right now, this is quite expensive. However, the SE, it's just gonna sell out only for I feel like 4,500. So the cape itself is quite nice too. You can see it's quite accurate. You can see from sides how it's like flying from the time that he's giving this cup to Luffy. Well, I have my Luffy from upstairs right there. So we have here. So let's go to. So this is how Shanks looks. So these are the chases that's quite interesting for me. So we have here the Trafalgar Chase Law, and you can see here in the Funko that it is quite a only regulars, right? So I've only pre-ordered this, but however by the time I've noticed it, it's like a case, and so it's like a huge bargain for me because I won't be able to buy the chases anymore. So however I needed the chase sticker right here. So let's take this out of the box, and by the time that I'm able to obtain this, it's quite 8 out of 10 condition, and because it got some creases here. You can see here the line crease. I feel like this is normal type of issue because when you're going to Funko, that's you're gonna have some in transit Funkos. They don't come up with protectors. So right now, what I've only observed in this Funko, I feel like this Funko has been sitting at my collection for a while. So what I have noticed from my storage is the box is quite dirty. I didn't know how this went like that. I feel like this is really mint white from back then, like even if it's an 8 out of 10. So let's take this out of the box And it's kind of dirty right now. I don't know why. So let's take this out of the box. So the Funkos that you can see in the place is kind of teaser for my new videos because I'm gonna do a new Funko vid. I have this Loki. Loki Frost. I won that from auction, and then these Derrick Rose ones. I was able to get that for like a steal price. I don't know if it's a steal price, but however, still kind of nice price. So we have here Trafalgar Chase Law. I couldn't remember if I did a glow glow test of this, but however, let's try to do it now. So we have here Trafalgar Chase Law. You can see that this Funko is really nice, and you can see the heart that's been um, to identify that the Trafalgar Law is Chase. This is holding a heart, and then the sword is already outside because the regulars has been like underneath, and it's like it has some scrubber which you can see from the regular one. So this is probably the most difference between the regular, and we have here the accurate print of Corazon, because he's what Trafalgar Law idolize, Mr. Corazon, and you can see, man, this is how Trafalgar Law wears. I didn't notice this much because I kept on watching. You can see here on this part, you can see that type of stuff that Tatsi has from his hands, and the heart pirates on his chest, kind of nice details, and then the hat, these details again. So maybe soon, man. From back then, I had the chance to like obtain the Old Trafalgar loss from back then, but however, it's like a bad box. I refused. It was going for 6,000 pesos, and the condition was sit on it was not quite meet. And if ever that's not faded at all, I feel like I can keep that. But at the same time, I can now. I wanted that in my collection. However, I wasn't really confident by that time. So let's get right into it. Make you all see how this looks. And from back then, so now I kind of regret on not buying that OG Trafalgar Law because now I kind of regret it going for much more expensive now. So however, anytime soon I feel like I'm gonna get that. So let's glow test this Trafalgar Law so we can see how that stuff is really glowing. So let's get right into it. So right now, I just turn off the lights, and I don't have my UV lights with me, so that's quite a problem. And it's not really that strong when I'm like using this flashlight of mine. So let's try. So that's the only case. The glows. I feel like they're also underneath. It also glows, but however, it's not glowing, man. That's a problem. And this below, I feel like if you have a flashlight, you're gonna have some flashlight on it. It's gonna take some time, but however, I don't have a UV light. But if I'm gonna use a UV light, it's quite more faster than a flashlight. So you can see that it really glows and kind of weak. It's kind of weak, bro, because I don't have my flashlight with me. I'm only using my phone, and so that's how it works. Let's see. Oh, damn, that's the only heart. So that's pretty much of everything on how it looks. Let's try to open this now. So since you already see on how this Funko looks, I hope you all take your time on getting these Funkos because this Rubber Girl, which is the chase ones ain't gonna rise up in value because the grail ones is already that high, and I feel like this ain't gonna rise that much in this era. I feel like, I mean, maybe by next year or more because it's already a second mode pop, which is if you can afford OG ones, you can buy these, even the regular ones. So for you to have a Trafalgar look. So this is pretty much of everything that we have and reviewed. So this is 83s signing out.